luck sitting down.
I know. I got it down. I got it down. I mastered it. Don't worry. Thank you.
That is a striking dress.
Thank you. Yeah, after I had my fitting, I just picked the dress up today, and my stylist altered it a little short.
Where do you get something like Baby Gap or like a little and just pull it down, little folk shop?
Just do a little tug and pull here and
that
there.
Thing
yeah.
is tight. What size are you? You have to be like a -0. Is there a minus?
Oh, -0. Oh, no. I'm 0.
You know what? I think we should do at the end of the segment, I should try on the shirt that you wore over here to see the difference in our sizes.
That would be awesome.
All right.
We can go swap outfits.
Yeah, okay, that'd
Perfect.
be good.
Yeah.
I'm already picturing my boobs looking great, pushed together. So you live in Los Angeles, but you shoot Gossip Girl in New York.
Yes.
And you return home when you have time off, or do you stay in New York?
No, I try and come back home as much as I possibly can, but I have to tell you, I am the worst traveler of all time, and for somebody who travels as often as I do, it's not so good.
Are you a nervous flyer?
Yeah, I'm like a U.S. Marshal on these planes. I'll literally be sitting there like the entire time. I'm like constantly trying to check people out, and I'll call the stewardess over and I'll be like, "Excuse me, sir, this person has gotten out of their seat to go to the bathroom like 4 times. Okay, you might want to check him. It's freaking me out a little bit over here." And they're like, "Ma'am, you need to calm down." And it gets a little messy.
So when you fly like that, do you go to the airport early to kind of adjust yourself to what's going to happen?
I push the envelope when it comes to getting to the airport early. I flew in 2 days ago, and I'm not kidding you, my flight was at 9 p.m., and it was 8 p.m., and I was just leaving the hotel.
Oh, no.
So I get to the airport. I have to show you this. I'm sorry. It's hysterical. If you can just imagine, I'm coming from an event, so I'm all dolled up. I have pretty much look like this, these shoes in my hands, like a garment bag on this arm, a purse on the other arm, and I'm literally walking through the airport, rushing and running around like this, and people are looking at me, and I'm sweating profusely, and they're like, "What is wrong with this chick?" And I'm like, and I'm on the verge of, I'm gonna leave these
Did you
off.
Did you make it? Leave them off. Did you make it?
I did. They had given away, they had given away my seat by the time that I got there. But I got on the plane.
Did you shoot a movie? Were you in Budapest shooting a movie?
Yes, I just, Monte Carlo.
Yep.
I shot over this summer. We shot in Budapest. And I'm also a pretty healthy eater, and before I went to Budapest, I was experimenting with being vegan. And I had been vegan for about 6 months, and in Budapest, literally, it's like goulash and pulled pork. Like what you can eat there. And day 1 on the set, my character, the director came up to me and he was like, "How do you feel about cake? Can you eat cake in this scene?" And I was like, "Yeah, I think that's actually would be really funny if my character's scarfing down cake in this scene. Yeah, that's great. I totally love this idea." So little did I realize that this actual scene took 15 hours to shoot. So I was eating cake for 15 hours straight, and it ended up being I ate 2 full sheet cakes to myself. And I'm telling you, when you go from being vegan to eating sheet cake like that, your bowels are frozen and did not move for like probably 3 weeks. It was crazy.
Were you constipated for?
There was some frozen bowels, I'm not gonna lie.
You seem to me to not have an issue with weight and to be very flexible and toned.
Thank you.
That sounded dirty from an old dude my age.
I don't know. I read a book and decided it was a good idea, but it doesn't. It's all about moderation. And yes, I run a lot, but I was in New York and was doing a lot of yoga. And recently, it's so funny because you go into these yoga classes and it's like dead silent. Nothing, like holding certain awkward positions. And for any female, I understand, but I'm sitting there, I actually did it with Leighton, and the 2 of us are in yoga, so serious, so into it, and literally the girl in front of me just like rips a new one. I mean, she just like farted in the middle of yoga, and it was so loud and abrasive, And Lane and I couldn't help but look at each other and just like feel so uncomfortable. And it smelled really bad too.
But it's like right on you guys. So you're there.
Yeah, literally right in front of me. And like you're in this weird position, which, you understand. But like...
Well, I have news for you. You're very young, but as you get older, there's certain... Your body tends to relax.
Understandable.
And you don't want to fly with me because I have farted and woken myself up on the plane. To where you're like that and you're, hey.
And you're like, what was that?
Are we almost there?
Yeah.